Hello everybody, how are y'all? Welcome to the Cooper Couple. If you hadn't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have y'all along for the ride. It's been a while since I've done a video because there's been a lot of things happening. I want to try to update y'all. I'm cooking supper tonight. Well, I said that like I don't ever cook supper, but I do. We're having pork ribeye steaks. Those look so good. So I'm going to put those in the oven. It's not going to take long. Pork cooks really fast. And I don't know what I'm going to have to go with it. I don't know if I'm going to have corn, mashed potatoes. What should I have with it? What should I have with it? Let me see. Just going to have some of these Knorr creamy noodles. Something easy. When you've been cooking as long as I have, since I was 15 years old, you get tired after a while. You get tired, so that's what we're going to do. Let me get a pot. I pulled a muscle in my back. Surprise, surprise. I pulled a muscle in my back. There's a lot of things that's happened since I saw y'all the last time. So I'm going to have to update y'all. All right. 3 cups of water because I'm doing 2 packs. I have skillets up here that's got grease in them because I cook different things and sometimes I don't like to use the same grease. I know, I'm weird. I'm weird. Are y'all like that? Mark's taking a shower. He just got home from work. I may have already said that, and if I did, please forgive me. If I did already say it, please forgive me. Let's see what else we got to put in this. This is fettuccine in a creamy flavored sauce. A half a cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of margarine. So we're going to do a whole cup because we have 2 packs. And you may say, Renee, why are you doing 2 packs? It's just you and Mark. Well, because he brings leftovers for lunch. He brings leftovers. Let me get a spoon. Do y'all keep your butter out and at room temperature like I do? So much better, in my opinion. I just add that. It'll all be fine. I hope y'all had a good Easter. I don't know if I've done a video since Easter. Wow. And I hope you all had a good Mother's Day. I have a special place in my heart for moms on Mother's Day because Mother's Day is not a happy day for every mother. All right. Stir in the contents and ball it. Until tender. So I just really needed to see what you added in it. So let's get this in here. And we'll talk a minute. What is y'all's favorite dish to cook? Now, this is not my favorite dish to cook. I think chicken and dumplings is one of my favorites. And shrimp and corn soup, or just potato and corn soup is one of my favorites. So, most of you know, a lot of you already know that I'm on a medical journey. They found a nodule on my left lung, and we know that it's an infection of some sort, but I had a biopsy done, One infection was ruled out, but they don't have the tissue sample any longer, so we don't know what kind of infection it is. So they referred me to a disease control specialist in another town, and she's highly sought after, highly regarded. So on the 29th of this month, Mark and I will be going and visiting with her, and so we could hopefully get to the bottom of it. You know, when I was first diagnosed with this rare infection, I'm like, are y'all crazy? How can I be, sick? I don't feel sick. What's going on? Well, now I can tell you that I am starting to feel the effects of the infection. My chest feels tight sometimes. Well, not really tight, like, oh my gosh, I'm having some kind of heart problems. Like a chest cold. It feels kind of like a chest cold's coming on. So that's the extent of it right now. So I'm so glad that my appointment is on the 29th. Then I have something wrong with my right kidney. I don't know if I've got a kidney stone but my right kidney hurts. It's better to ask me what's not hurting. But, I'll be 58 in August. And things start happening, and then I have a hernia. I'm pretty sure I have a hernia, but we can't get any of that taken care of or tested or saw about until we get this lung thing all figured out. But we'll get it figured out. And I'm just so happy that I have Mark with me, and I have my friend Peggy that I know that will be there to help me through through anything, help that I may need. And she helps me already. She helps me now because there are things I need help with that I just simply cannot do. Even things that I could do this time last year, I have trouble doing them now, but we're going to make it together. We're going to make it. It's going to be all right. I am going to peel some potatoes, and I'm going to get those cooking. I think I'm going to dice them. Last night we had homemade hamburgers and french fries, and I call these homemade french fries because they're not frozen. I'm going to make fry these potatoes. I don't think I'm going to do the french fries tonight, cut them up like fries. I'm just going to cut them up and fry them. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. I'm going to go ahead and get that started now. Hey everybody. Yes, Renee. It's the next day, by the way, and I am standing over the stove again, y'all. This is actually supper for tonight, and although it is springtime, most people consider soups as strictly a fall or wintertime meal. But not me. I love potato and corn soup. And that's exactly what I have here. And it's got to cook a while because the juice has got to get a little bit thicker. But I seriously wish y'all could taste this. It's it's diced up potatoes. I put those in there. I put some real bacon bits. I put 2 cans of corn, a cream of chicken soup. And later on, I'm going to add some of these hash browns. These hash browns smell so good, and they have just a tad bit of onion in it. Oh, and I also season this with cut up peppers and onions, green bell pepper, and salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder to taste. So I don't know how y'all make y'all's, or if you make potato and corn soup, but sorry y'all. We do, and I love it anytime. Like I said, any time of the year. It doesn't have to be just for fall or winter meal in our house. I've been kind of busy today. I get so short-winded, y'all. I can't do everything that I want to do when I want to do it. I have to space out my activities. Oh, y'all. like I was outside spraying up a flower pot I had with a clear coat, and I had to come in and sit down because I just got so winded. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. You see, I have to space things out. So when I have something that's going to take a while to cook, I'll go ahead and put it on. And it's well after lunch. I think it's like 2 o'clock here. I think it's around 2 Central Time. And I'm gonna let that cook a while. So it'll definitely be done when Mark gets home. But I just don't like to rush. And some things taste better. Some things taste better whenever you cook them for a long time. They just do. So that's what we're having for supper. And I know Mark is going to be surprised. Normally he asks me, what are we having for supper? And today will be no different. He'll ask me, and I'm just going to tell him. It's a surprise because he loves this soup so much. So anyway, I thought I had something else to tell y'all, but if I think about it, I'll come back. So this is what I have to do. That's what I have to do. I have to get on my machine about, depending on what I do, maybe 4 times a day. It used to only be 2 times a day, but since they found this nodule, and it's been almost a year, I find myself getting short-winded more often. So, like I said, depending on if I have a really busy morning and I'm going and I'm doing, I'll have to get on it. Thank God for that machine. This machine that I'm actually using was my mother's. My mother had COPD, which I do not. So I have her machine. How special is that? And yeah, I just get new tubing every so often, or I have plenty of it. I just, attach new tubing quite often. So yeah, that's a huge part of my day. And if I have a spray also, so if I go somewhere, I rely heavily on my sprays, which they do work. But I always come in here. See, that's always in the back of my mind. Before I leave, I have to get on my machine and take a full dose, like almost a whole cup. And it's the kind that doesn't make you jittery. It doesn't make me, some of it makes you real jittery, makes your heart palpitate, but this does not. It's the kind that does not do that. So I'll take me almost a full cup, not quite. And then I'm good to go. We go grocery shopping. We, go to Walmart. We may go out to eat, and I'm fine. I just have my sprays. If I get winded while walking around, I'll just do my spray, take about 2 puffs of that, and I'm fine. But then, of course, the first thing I do when I get home is get on my machine. So if we happen to go somewhere to spend the night, or if I'm going to be real far away from home for the day, that machine has its own bag. And that machine is going with me. I'll show y'all my machine bag. So if y'all ever see me coming anywhere and you see I have this beautiful bag, which is by Hippie Hound Studios on Facebook, if you care to know that, it's hippie with an I-E. Renee's got her machine. But I tell you, what I am praying is that when they start treatment on, this nodule and we get rid of this infection, I won't need any of it. That's going to be so grand. Oh, by the way, I smelled something in my soup that I forgot to mention. Or did I? I put the real bacon bits. The real bacon bits in it. Smells so good cooking. Ooh, good morning. It's 5:15 in the morning. I know I look rough. Mark was late because he normally stops at the little corner store. See, I'm out of breath. I just walked and put the 12-pack of Cokes in my refrigerator. And I wanted a Frappuccino for today. So, our little corner store was closed. They're normally open 24 hours. This has happened a couple of times in the past week. And when I say corner store, I mean they're just like 1 block away. And they were closed. So he had to go to another store, which now has had, he's running late. But anyway, he got my Cokes and my Frappuccino. And it's just a rough morning too. A rough start to a Thursday morning, but I know it's going to get better. I know it's going to get better. Do y'all have to get up early in the mornings? I mean, I don't have to, but I've always got up with him, so. Anyway, I'm going to go finish my coffee. I'm sitting on my patio, drinking my coffee. It's going to be a good day. I hope you all have a good day, and I hope you all have a good weekend ahead. So, see you next time, friends.